about an hour, 20 minutes. She's stabilized at 140, 142. The temperature there. There, that one I had coming in here was 61. If you do the math on that, 60 to 140 difference. That's 80 degrees difference. We're actually getting more than 76,000 BTUs. So if you do the math on that, you're going to end up with, in 2 seconds I'll give you the math. Times 1.08, 86,000 BTUs. After about an hour, I checked again here in about an hour, so that's what we're getting. It's an hour 20, but I was getting 140 to 43 after an hour. I didn't know if it was going to go up anymore. I gave it another 20 minutes. So, yeah, she's rocking and rolling, guys. And so that's actually 86. So if I check this one again after the same, I'd probably have another 10,000 BTUs on the small CFM one. This one was a failure. 1,000 fan BTUs. Didn't get. I had a 1 3/4 inch burn too. It was huge. So just wanted to touch base with you guys on that. All right, guys, we're gonna do another startup. It's the next day. It's like 10 degrees outside. I put the oil outside all day, so the oil will have to be pretty cold. I'm going to see if this thing will start up. It should. It should still be pretty runny to a point. You see it's outside in the snow. It's sitting out here all day. So what we're going to do is go hook that up. This oil, bring it in, and let's see. I'll put the thermostat on there so you guys can see exactly how cold all this is. It's got snow on it, froze to it. You guys, we'll get you guys set up. All right, here's the oil. It's been outside. I'll go ahead and hook this all up. I'll put the 2-gallon jug back up here. A little stiff, not too bad. Got snow on it. Oop. You guys can kind of see it's got snow up there. This is cold. Gotta get that gravity fed coming down. Around the valve here is open. Like I said, you need something here to, this is all just for testing, but it's just something to keep that pretty stable. So I'm gonna go ahead, get ready to start it so you guys can kind of see. Got the thermostat. I'm gonna put the right up here on the oil. Well, the sun's out, so it must have kept the oil about 35 degrees. This gun, I don't know if I can get the oil on this line. Yeah, not working very well, but you guys get the point. I got the air compressor going. I'm gonna get the gas. I'm gonna see if this lights up at pretty low. That way I know if once I got this outside my house, if I need to get this air hose out of the way so I ain't tripping all over it. But you see the oil's at like 30 degrees. We're gonna light her up, see what it takes. Probably gonna take 15-20 seconds of lighting, and then she's probably gonna be continuous operation, hopefully. Oh, she lit up. Let's give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20 seconds. She's still lit. Oh, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. She's lit. And that's at 30 psi. Air hose. About 30 seconds. Look at the igniter in there going for 30 seconds. She's running. That oil's. I'm telling you, this thing is outside in the snow. And it says 36 degrees now that's inside. 35, depending on where you're at there. This whole thing, plastic line was out there, a big old nut out there, everything. There's no fuel in there, there's no kerosene, no diesel in the oil. It's just filtered waste oil from cars. Some of this is like 10 years old. I pulled out of the other garage that I had those bins in. I've got newer stuff, but this is all the same stuff. So I just put it running through a paint filter. She's running. It's probably been running for, I've seen it started for a minute. So yeah, it's been running for 2 minutes now. It started at 2:43. You guys can read it. So she's probably, yeah, she's getting warm. I let her heat up, then I'll turn the fan on. She's self-sustaining now. Guys, that oil started, I've got no problem putting this up outside next winter with the oil being cold outside. You might have a problem if it's negative 30 like we had for a week, but I doubt even then. This thing uses such low oil and it atomizes so well that it probably ain't going to be a problem to light it anyway. As you can see, I'll bring you over here. It's only at 30. It runs best at 40 now. Now it's been like a couple minutes. That burn tube's nice and hot. I'll kick her up to 40. There you go. And she's just going to keep on running, guys. Air compressor's full, of course, at 150. Get the gloss out there. She's just not hardly using any volume, guys. There, I'm gonna kick on for about 2 hours if I just shut it off and wait till I get down to 50 to kick on. The only electricity what we're running is this squirrel fan, and I brought a watt meter for that. So while this is hot, it's probably keep the fan on. I'm gonna plug the fan into a watt meter and see how many watts that's actually pulling the furnace fan. See it stopped and started right back up. Might have been a little moisture from the cold, I don't know. Well, it's old oil. I think it had a little bit of water in it too, but from the get-go. But it don't matter. That couple little drops of oil or water ain't gonna matter. She's up to par now. She's kicking on. Now I gotta run out to the garage real quick. I'll be right back, but I'll clip it while you keep watching it. We'll fast forward there those minutes. But I gotta get the watt meter out of the other garage. So I'll be right back. Watt meter went butter today. I'll open it up. With the watt meter. That fan works on 350 watts. Do the math. She's running, she's kind of spitting. Already set her up. A little better there. Let's see what the air is going in the furnace again. Get the temperature. Still 350 watts, the fan's going on. Well, that's going to be about right. 348, 350. Air going in is 55 degrees. I don't know if you guys can see that. Air going in 55 right there. Let's see what's coming out here. Let that sit there a little bit. 55 going in. Right now we're at, oh, it feels good. Man, it's cold. 118, 119, 120, 121. 22. I'll bring you in over here, you guys. You know I'm not fibbing. Not much of a fibber, but 123, bottom left. Trying to keep that glare out. There you go. 120. Now that gets hotter after about an hour. And then it's up to about 140. So this is great. This is gonna be running good, guys. Oh, shit. Shut that off, guys. I'm making a mess here. Hold on. Alright, she's back up and running. Messing with stuff. So I need to lock this in. Tripping over stuff. CO2's up. Yeah, I bet it is. I just sprayed all over the place. She's cooking off. That's why you want it outside, in case you make a mess. I wouldn't put this unit in the house just for that reason. You might get a little stink or something. But you guys can see how well that burns. Yeah, shuts right off. Let's see if I can shut her off. Kicks right back on. So, yeah, what you gotta do though is get this strapped down somehow. Put a brown link and a bar, and you just tighten it in there, unsnap it, however you want to do it. Work straight. This is just so I can pull it in and out for testing. I was testing some other burners and stuff. But you guys see that it was 30 degrees. It's actually like 10 degrees outside with the wind chill. And that oil's been out all day. It's cold. But I'm sure it's warming up now a little bit in the shop. But it lit right up, guys. Only took about 30 seconds to get that continuous run time. She's hot. I'll put this in a little shack outside. I'm going to pipe this air right into my house next winter. I might even put it in the basement for a little bit to see what happens this year. At 346 watts, let's put the fans going. The air compressor ain't got to do much. It's still topped up. I might just take in my little air compressor. My little 20 gallon, and I might haul this in the house. If I do, I'll make back. It's been 30 minutes. You can see that. Started at 3:13, or at 3:43. It's now, or 2:43. It's now 3:13. So it's been 30 minutes. And like I said, after about an hour, she gets up to about 140. If you guys can see that, it's now at 133 here coming out of there. So 139, just went up another degree. She settles down about 143, 144. Once she's right there, you can run it for hours. It just seems to stay about right there. But that's going to depend on the air coming in through your intake too. Of course, it's only like 50 degrees down here in the shop. But 30 degrees I don't think is going to matter, or 20 degrees. It might change just a hair, but once she's heated up, she's going to keep blowing. You know, but overall I think it's a pretty good design. It's not real big. I think the total length of this duct comes in these lengths, and they're 4 foot by 2 foot by 10 inches tall. So you've got 5.5 foot by the end of the fan over here, from here, and then all you gotta do is get the duct out. And I've got a 3-inch in the steel, and I just threw a 4-inch pipe on it. So, because I don't have it all the way welded, I just got a piece of steel tacked on there. So that's what I've got, guys. It's running pretty good. I think it's a success. You guys let me know, and we'll be coming up with some other videos. You might want to subscribe if you want to see them, so you know when they're coming out. I was going to also give No Box 7 a shout out. He's got great stuff. I want to thank him. I'm going to try to make this all run on a thermostat, and I was going to use an electric igniter or a regular pin lighter, but I thought it'd clog up. But I'm going to go ahead. He had one on a nitride igniter. It's just a bar gets hot. It runs 120, simple. And I thought, you know, he kind of, after watching another one of his, he got it. He was kind of testing one, and I'm like, you know, that'd probably get hot enough, but then the oil's on it and everything, just burn the carbon right off, because I've had the carbon just flakes off once it falls on. So it'll probably ignite and reignite this, and of course it'll run with the board. Of course that one's not quite running. These are all old furnaces, but the fan ran. The board runs the fan, but not the thermostat. So I'll have my nephew find me a board that's working. And then I've got a couple of valves coming in for the air and this, and we'll have to set up and see if we can't build a board or use that board off an old furnace, which runs the thermostat, and then kicks this all on. All we need is ignite it, air, turn the fan on, and the oil on. That's it. Ignition, oil on, air on, oil on. After we can put on a delay, they already have delays on the boards up to 90 seconds or even 120 second delay. So this has got time to heat up, and then the fan kicks on. So we're going to try to use a board. We'll let you know. You guys stay in touch. We'll see if we can't get that whole thing to work. Alright guys, I'm back on the same cold start. It's been an hour and 4 minutes. I'm going to show you what the kilowatt per hour is. 0.36 on the fan. Do the math with your, so that's per hour. So if you take that time, you're running this 24/7. So if that's an hour, I mean every fan's going to be a little different, but they ought to be pretty well the same. Pretty close. So I just wanted to update you on that. That's how many kilowatt per hour it's using. 0.37 kilowatts per hour of 9 minutes. So, and the watts, 340, starting at 350. So it's going to bounce right there. So 0.37, guys. It ain't costing much at all to run that. If you get this all digital, or not digital, but automated, it will be running a lot efficient. So stay tuned for some more. Thanks. More update, guys, on the cold start. It's been 2 hours. So we'll show you the kilowatts. It's been an hour 58 minutes. How many kilowatts we've used in 2 hours. This fan. take this 30